Okay, beautiful people, it's Kelly. So I got all the fabric cut out, and I just want to point out that this one fabric piece was not quite a fat quarter. I mean, none of it measured up to the measurement she said the pattern, so I adjusted the pattern. I adjusted it because you can do that. So instead of see this big square is supposed to be like 10 and a half, like 10 inches and a half an inch, like 10.5 inches by 10.5 inches to make a perfect square. Anyway, I decided to shrink it down a little bit. So I made mine 10.25. That's 10 and a quarter inch by 10 and a quarter inch. And then I just reduced the rest of them by a quarter inch too. But yeah, that still wasn't enough to, so I'm going to paste the salvage piece over here. You won't even probably notice because I plan to take a piece of ribbon and attach it to make it look like a present, like 2 pieces of ribbon from my ribbon stash, and get rid of some of that ribbon I got. To make it look like a little present, we'll do that to about 5 or 6 of them. It'll be cute, maybe. I don't even know. We're just winging it. You know. So basically, these after you get them up, you can make 2 squares. There's square A, which takes well, I guess I should explain better. When you get your fat quarter cut up, it makes a 10 by 10, or a 10 point quarter by 10 point quarter, and a 5 and a quarter by 10 and a quarter, and a 5 and a quarter by 5 and a quarter, and you get 6 pieces, which I don't know how the other red one, but anyway, you get like a big square. You get 3 of these little strips, 3 strips, and you get the two little squares. I don't know how to do that. I don't reckon it matters. It don't matter. Patrick shut the door. I don't reckon it matters. Anyway, there's another square like this somewhere. So to make up, there's 2 blocks, 2 square blocks. You make blocks. There's a block A and a block B. Block A is the big 10. Well, it's supposed to be 10 and a half by 10 and a half. I fixed it to 10 and a quarter and 10 and a quarter. And then a strip of 10 and a quarter by 5 and a quarter, because I cut it down, pattern down by a quarter. So this would be like I don't know if I put that together, but that would be block A. And you make 10 of these. And I'm going to work on matching up my fabric for those blocks today, even though I have migraine. And then see, there's block B, which you have this piece at the bottom. You have a strip, like a 10, it's supposed to be 10 and a half, a 5 and a half, and I made it smaller, remember? So that's 10 and a quarter by 5 and a quarter, with another 10 and a quarter and 5 and a quarter, because I reduced it down by a quarter inch. And then you put the squares. Well, there's that other square. There's the squares. It was your 4, I don't know why it was size 4. It's supposed to be 5 and a half by 5 and a half, but now it's 5 and a quarter by 5 and a quarter. I don't know why I keep wanting to say 4. 5 and a quarter by, yeah, you know what I meant. 5 and a quarter by 5 and a quarter. Anyway, I can't even find one. It's not the same. Okay. So then this is block B. So you alternate A and B, and then A and B, and then you go down rows. Anyway, I'll make up the difference in this quarter inch that I reduced the size by adding like a little border around the edge. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll probably give it away as a gift because I have enough blankets, and you know, Christmas ain't really my thing. You know, Miss M is sleeping. Mr. Sam's sleeping. Miss Luna's sleeping. And I got a migraine today. I was watching for squirrels. They ain't not out today. Maybe it's too hot for them. Oh, it's being loud. And Ham's like, shh. Would you be quiet? I'm trying to rest. Okay. Anyway, we're going to match up our block A's today. Or square A's, or whatever you want to call them. And that's what I'm going to focus on. Like making some progress and then go back and do B's tomorrow. Or probably do A, then sew them up, and then go back and do B. That's pretty. What do y'all think? What do you think I should match it up with? See, we should pay attention to the words. You can put it so this is upright. It says, is that a bell ringing? Or you can flip it. And it would be like, where do I get my wings would be upright. Or you can flip it and have it say, I can fly. I mean, it's all about however you want to position it. We'll probably position it like that because I think it's pretty. Because that looks closer to being centered. Is that a bell ringing? It's got the two angels decorating the tree. Anyway, I'll catch you cool cats and kittens back here another day. This is Callie's room for reborn cats and nonsense. If you think about it, quilting is a form of art because you have to pay attention to the light and dark fabric and how you want to put it together. We can put that together if we like that look. Or if that's not it, we can put these two pieces together. You know, we put right side to right side and put a 1/4 inch seam down here allowance, and then iron it out. And then we'll be moving on to the B block. We can do that look, you know, if we like that look. If that ain't for us, we can pair this up together, you know. It's all a matter of personal opinion, what you think looks good together. I mean, there's no wrong answer. And that's the problem sometimes with me. There's no wrong answer, and I'm just like overthink it. You know, I'm a perfectionist, and I like things to look perfect. Anyway, I don't know. What do you think? I think it looks pretty good, but then I might change my mind when I pair up the other pieces. So you never know. Come back later and check for progress. There better be progress. Right, progress.